All right, we're very honored to have Bob Kennamer here with us today for our Lunch with Legends. And just kind of wanted to get people to know, I mean, if you're from here, you probably know Bob already, but we just wanted to let you know a little bit more about him. So first of all, just welcome. Thank you for being here.
Well, I'm glad to be here, and I'm honored to know that I'm following the mayor of Jacksonville and the president of the university, and just wondering what I'm doing here.
We're just glad that you joined us. Thank you very much.
Well, for somebody, I came here really with the idea I was going to go to Jack State. Back then it was Jacksonville State Teachers College. I was going to go 1 year and then transfer and go to law school, and here it is some 70 something years later, I'm still here. So
it has that effect on people.
Yeah, it really does. But I consider this home. I've been here long enough, it's home.
Well, you know, we are here at 11 Public Square East, and that is the location of, I was told, of your store. So tell us a little bit about that, because I don't know, I knew Lou's store very well, but I did not spend any time in this one, so I was just curious about it.
Okay, I think, well, there's not a connecting door now, but at one time,
there was.
Yeah, there was a connecting door that connected the two stores, but Lou opened her store in 1962, and there was a men's store here at the time operated by someone else. And then about 3 years later, we bought that store and operated it as Bob's Campus Shop.
So what did you sell?
We sold men's and young men's clothing and shoes. We also had a shoe line.
Okay.
And we operated it for about 10 years. And of course, I wasn't here much of the time. I came in on Saturday some, and at night I did a lot of the paperwork, and we did a lot of the buying at night for the men's store. But it was just too much with my insurance and real estate business to do all of it, and so we elected to sell the men's store, and a couple of friends of ours bought it, and they operated it for quite some time.
Now, how long did Lou's store stay open?
She was here for 33 years.
Wow.
I think we all worked for Lou.
Yeah.
I think she outfitted all of Jacksonville.
She outfitted all of us, and we all worked for her.
She has, that store's been closed 29 years.
Oh, wow.
And occasionally I'll run into someone and they will say, "You see this outfit I have on?" I bought it at Lou's.
It's good quality clothing.
You had a dress that she
Yeah.
did.
She enjoyed it too.
Yeah. You would go in and try on something, she'd say, no, you don't need that. This is what you need.
That's right.
She had such good taste.
I think she had her customers in mind when she bought it.
I think she did.
She saw you put on something that, no, I didn't buy that in her mind. I didn't buy that,
That was
from
not
you.
for you.
No,
Yeah.
she did a great job doing that. Yeah.
Y'all were a dynamic duo.
Well, we
back in the
enjoyed it.
day.
Yeah, we had a lot.
Daily habits that are non-negotiable. And I know you're more retired now, but you know, like across the line, what were things that, you know, that you felt like made you successful in life?
Oh gosh, successful in life. I was thinking about today, but
Well, that's fine too.
We got up, right?
yeah, that's right. I was just glad that I didn't have to set the alarm clock. No, I've never had to set a clock. I've always gotten up on my own. But really, I've always exercised. I think that's real important.
Me
and
too.
I start my day off by going to the gym for 45 minutes to an hour and a quarter, something like that. And I think that's really important. It gets me started off right.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm retired, and once I get my workout done, then it's lunch is the next thing that I'm
The calf.
thinking about. I go to the calf most days, and if I don't go, somebody's calling to see where I am. They think I might not be up.
That's a great little community up there, though.
It is.
It
Yeah.
is so
Got
nice.
A lot of good people, and we enjoy the camaraderie.
And friends are so important.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's good friends.
You find
we
that
share
out.
some of the good friends.
That's right. Yeah, we really do, and I don't have a real regimented day because I don't play golf anymore. I used to. I built my day around golf, and I did that for years, even when I worked.
Okay.
But
that is working sometimes.
Well,
Events,
it is.
relationships, networking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I made more contacts through the golf game than any other one meeting. I thought a lot about is my early childhood years. I grew up out in the country, dirt roads, and I've always told people I grew up during the middle of the Depression, and I never had really looked up to see what was really designated as the years of the Depression, but it was 29 to 41, 1929 to 41, 12 years. Well, halfway between those 12 years, 6 added to the 29, that would be 35. The Depression, the middle of the Depression was 1935. I was born in 1935. So
you probably didn't even know any different.
I did not. And the other thing about that, the Depression didn't end up there on the mountain where we live in 41. We didn't get electricity until 48. The little green circled area, that's Gunner's Mountain.
Okay.
DAR school is about the only thing out there that anybody would know about.
I've never even heard of that.
Okay.
That's where you came from.
Yeah. But we were, Scottsboro is the county seat of Jackson County.
Okay.
All right. Gunnersville, the county seat of Marshall County. We lived right at the tip end of the mountain up here near Scottsboro. It was like 14 miles to Scottsboro and 20 something to Gunnersville. And the politicians from Gunnersville, they never come up on the north end of the mountain up there for anything. And the people that lived up there never went to Gunnersville for anything, even though we did all our shopping in Scottsboro. Everything we did in Gunnersville was tax and government related. You had to go buy your car tags and stuff in Gunnersville.
Okay.
But we didn't do our shopping there. And we did gin or cotton there because there was some, back then there was some benefits to going to the county seat, staying in your county rather than go to another county to gin the cotton. But we didn't have, we got electricity in 48, and we moved to Scottsboro about the same time that they put up the poles for the electricity. And they didn't get running water. They didn't get county water system there for a number of years after that.
Okay.
So the Depression went on up there on that mountain for a long time.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Have you been back there lately?
It's been a good while. I've almost been up there recently. I'm going pretty soon. I've been planning to, but it's changed an awful lot though, because they're close enough to Huntsville that a lot of the people there began working at Redstone Arsenal back then, and the economy and everything improved a lot. But it's just amazing the difference, because down in the valley you had the river down there, and then on the other side of the river you had Sand Mountain, and you know Sand Mountain was always, even when I was a kid, it was talked about the most highly populated rural area and all of that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It was altogether different from little Gunner's Mountain out there. I mean, you could drive across Gunner's Mountain from the longest point, probably 30 minutes, you know, from one end to the other. And just a matter of very low population. I can't even tell you.
What is that river in Scottsboro?
That's Tennessee.
Tennessee, okay.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of water in Scottsboro.
Oh, yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, we
Did you
got,
fish as a little boy?
oh yeah.
Fishing?
Even when I lived up on the mountain, we'd go down fish and we fished to catch fish to eat.
To eat.
Yeah,
Family.
yeah. We
That's a
didn't-
whole
we
different
didn't-
fishing.
We didn't do that catch and release stuff.
Catching dinner.
If he got away, it was because the line broke or something. He didn't get released otherwise.
Rosie, she likes you. Well,
Yeah.
tell us, not to change that subject, but tell us your favorite thing about Jacksonville.
It's probably the people. I think the people kind of make the community.
I agree.
And I think we've got a cross section of people here that's you don't see just everywhere. I mean, we got a lot of highly educated people, and then we've got a lot of people that I say they just work for a living. You know, most of them finish high school, and then with the job opportunities that we have in this county, why a lot of them elect to go to work rather than go to higher education. But they all blend in. If you were to go to a high school reunion, you're gonna have a lot of your friends there you see that you don't see real often, but they're still the same people. And the fact that you went to college and they didn't, it doesn't seem to bother them. And I just think the people make the community.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Make it more fun to live in.
Right. How do you feel about the new football scene that's developing?
Well, it's I had mixed emotions. I thought we were really set at the level we were in because we were not going to have to travel so far. And then when we got the opportunity to move up to the top level, it meant a lot more travel, but it also means so much more exposure than we were getting. You can't buy the airtime that we've been receiving since we got in this new conference. And I'm not sure how many ball games this fall were on TV, on national TV, but well over half of them were.
Feels like people kind of know who we are.
Yeah, and it's reaching a lot more people and greater distances. Whether or not that's important to us or not, I don't know, but it's giving us a lot more exposure.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to be that long before people will know that we don't have a beach here, that we're not in Jacksonville, Florida.
Florida, yeah.
We've had all kinds of stories about recruiting athletes, and the coach thought he had this boy sold on coming here, and the boy says, "How far is it to the beach, Coach?" And he said, "Well, it's about 4.5 hours."
You couldn't trick him with Germania Springs.
No, but overall, I think it'll be good for us. And
My daughter, who is 13, and
yeah,
because we were on our way, she was going to the county tournament,
yeah,
and just being dropped off. I know it wasn't Jack State, but just
Yeah.
the fact that we have, there's so much opportunity that brings to
yeah.
our area,
yeah,
and I think a lot of people don't capitalize on it. But when you start paying attention and go, oh,
yeah,
there's this and there's
Yeah.
that, and just like went to a basketball game the other day. There's just so many things going on that
yeah,
you can do that you don't have even in Oxford or
Right.
some of the places that are a little bigger. I think we're very lucky.
If you want to be involved, there's so many opportunities, with the arts as well as the athletics, and then some people like to take classes, older people, and that's an opportunity you don't have in every town that you live in.
That's right.
So living in Jacksonville, I think, has a lot of advantages like that.
Agree.
We also have disadvantages. It creates a lot more traffic,
It does.
more wait time at the fast food drive-thrus, but that's all good too.
Well, is there anything you'd like to add, or is there anything you'd like to tell us about yourself that we don't know? I apologize for my dog's toenails. She's just dancing all over the place.
I did serve on the board of trustees at the university. That's as near as I would come to being college president, I guess. But I enjoyed 26 years on the board, which was too long, but that's what it amounted to. And I take credit for getting the School of Business accredited because, and that's been a real big thing for our School of Business. But we were preparing to get the school accredited on 2 different occasions, and because of shortage of funds, we had to stop that expensive project. And so the 3rd time when I was on the board, I told the president that I said, if we ever get prorated again, I said, we're gonna find a way to see this thing through and not have to start over. And we were able to do that, and I was real proud of that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's important.
And I was chairman of the athletic committee when we decided to move it from Division II to Division 1A, and I took a lot of heat from that for a number of years, but I think it turned out to be the right decision. And some of those folks that didn't agree with it then, I think they've been proven wrong.
Well, I think it's
named after him.
Oh, he does. Yes,
Bob
yeah.
Kennamer.
Kennamer Hall. Well, I just think that your forward thinking has been instrumental to this institution as well as to this town, and we appreciate it. And we're glad that we also have your ear when we need you, because you're just very accessible, as well as, you know, you're very down to earth, not just, I mean, look at you, you're just going on say on that. But thank you is what I'm saying. We appreciate it.
Well, at first I was embarrassed to be asked to be a guest on this
whatever this is.
program.
You are a legend.
Program.
But I'm honored, and I appreciate it very much, and I look forward to having more conversations with you in the future.
Absolutely, very good. And Mom's made a delicious lunch for you today, so
That's really what got me
I
here.
figured that was really it.
I could have found an excuse otherwise, but
Well, whatever it takes. We're
Very-
glad you're here.
thank you very much.